Going through a breakup process, like in general, have you learned about yourself?
I've learned that you gotta just like laugh it off. It's like I never went through a breakup. I've been single my whole life. That never happened.
Yeah.
I'm always like having like the sense of like I'm a man in the situation. I'm like protective.
Did you get any pushback from the actual security guards about pushing them out of the way the one night?
Pushing them out of the way?
I mean, it's on camera, Travis.
If I would have pushed him, he would have turned around and tased. I didn't push him. I placed my hand on the gentleman's back to let him know I was behind him. And if you just randomly get pushed in the back while standing in front of a door, can you excuse me? I need to get the door. Sorry. Thank you. I'm right behind you. Don't want to startle you. I know it's your job to keep crazy people away. That could probably be a little alarming. No, I didn't to say anything about it. I'll tell you what, they're great. They're great.
I think when you're going through a breakup, and anyone can relate to this, you feel like you're never gonna be happy again, but you will.
Yeah.
Like you absolutely will. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm an empath. I feel things very deeply, so it's always like, major tip would be keep it off the internet.
First up, Travis Kelce is being grilled about his scandalous interaction with Taylor Swift security guards back on a 2023 date, and he has things to say. Next in, Travis Scott has set the internet on fire by his altercation and leading arrest in Paris, and his crime will blow your mind. That's not the best of it, because Kayla Nicole, Travis's ex-flame, is jumping back into the conversation and making some rather outrageous claims. And speaking of outrageous, soon-to-become daddy Justin Bieber completely lost his cool over some teenagers, and it's been captured by paparazzi cameras. Spicy. Let's jump right in. Kelce's security guard incident. Back in 2023, Travis Kelce became the center of a viral buzz when it looked like he might have shoved a security guard during a date with Taylor Swift. The drama unfolded after their surprise appearance on Saturday Night Live, and a TikTok video showing the incident quickly blew up online. Fans have been buzzing ever since, eager to get to the bottom of what really happened. Kelce has flatly denied pushing the security guard. The viral clip shows him helping Taylor out of an SUV, and as he approaches, he places his hand on the guard's back, who then steps aside to let Kelce open the door for Swift. It looked like a shove to some, but Kelce and his team say it was just a gentle gesture to avoid startling the guard, who was busy with his security duties. The incident even got the comedy treatment from Hoof Dizzle, who created a funny parody where the security guard laments about being pushed aside by Kelce. On the New Heights podcast, which Kelce co-hosts with his brother Jason, the topic came up, and Jason teased Travis about the whole situation. Travis took the chance to clear things up, joking that if he had really pushed the guard, things might have escalated with a taser.
I'm always like having like the sense of like I'm a man in the situation. I'm like protective.
Did you get any pushback from the actual security guards about pushing them out of the way the one night?
Pushing them out of the way?
I mean, it's on camera, Travis.
If I would have pushed him, he would have turned around and tased. I didn't push him. I placed my hand on the gentleman's back to let him know I was behind him. And if you just randomly get pushed in the back while standing in front of a door, can you excuse me? I need to get the door. Sorry. Thank you. I'm right behind you. Don't want to startle you. I know it's your job to keep crazy people away. That could probably be a little alarming. No, I didn't to say anything about it. I'll tell you what, they're great. They're great.
Kelce also talked about his dating style, explaining that he's always in protective mode. Whenever I'm on a date, I feel like I'm in man mode. I'm definitely protective, and I'm always aware of that, he said. So despite the viral moment, it looks like Kelce was just being his chivalrous self.
What's up, bro? Hey, Bub says hello to you.
For sure, yep. I got you. I'm gonna pass back. I got you. All right now. Yeah.
Travis Scott gets arrested. Travis Scott found himself in hot water in Paris early Friday morning after a heated argument with his bodyguard at a swanky hotel. Just a day before, the sicko mode rapper had been enjoying the Olympics, cheering on Team USA's epic basketball comeback against Serbia from the sidelines. The drama unfolded at the upscale Four Seasons Hotel George V in Paris's ritzy 8th arrondissement. Scott and his bodyguard had a major blowout over some pesky paparazzi. A source spilled the tea, saying they were yelling at each other about the paps, and the hotel freaked out and called the cops. The Paris prosecutor's office confirmed that Scott was arrested for assaulting the security guard who was trying to break up the fight. The case has been handed over to the 1st District of the Judicial Police. It seems Scott had been followed by paparazzi all day during the Olympics. One photographer allegedly got a bit too close, peeking into Scott's car trunk, which led to the argument with his guard. The rapper was reportedly staying at the posh hotel during his Paris trip and had returned late before the clash occurred. A video clip posted on X showed Scott earlier that night calmly chatting with the paps trailing him, telling them, "Go to sleep, y'all too grown for this. Go get some ice cream. Enjoy yourself, baby." He was reportedly placed in a cell to sober up before being questioned. Scott is expected to be released Friday afternoon, Paris time. His rep assured that they're in touch with local authorities to sort things out, and no injuries or formal charges have been reported. This isn't Scott's first brush with the law. He was recently arrested in Miami Beach for disorderly intoxication, though that charge was dropped. He even turned that incident into a marketing stunt, printing a shirt with his mugshot and phrase, "It's Miami." Fans and the media will be watching closely as Scott navigates these latest bumps in the road.
What happened? What happened, Travis? Travis!
En face, allez, en face. Au milieu. Travis Scott. Reculez là. Reculez les gars.
Shoot. Non, on filme, t'inquiète.
Reculez messieurs là. Allez.
Kayla Nicole back in conversation. "I'm out of the athlete stage," Kayla Nicole declared back in January 2024, signaling the end of her romance with Chiefs tight end Travis Kelce after their split in 2022. And guess what? Both have clearly moved on. Kelce is now making headlines with Taylor Swift, while Kayla's spilling the beans on the lessons she's learned from their breakup in a candid interview. Looks like the playbook of love just got a few new strategies. In an exclusive chat with Life and Style Weekly's Shakira Brightly on August 8th, Kayla Nicole dropped some major wisdom on handling breakups. "It doesn't have to be that serious," she said with a grin. Her new mantra? "I never went through a breakup. I've been single my whole life. That never happened." Clearly, Kayla's turned her heartbreak into a win for self-love.
Going through a breakup process, like in general, what have you learned about yourself?
I've learned that you gotta just like laugh it off. It's like I never went through a breakup. I've been single my whole life. That never happened.
Yeah.
I think when you're going through a breakup, and anyone can relate to this, you feel like you're never gonna be happy again, but you will.
Yeah.
Like you absolutely will. There's a light at the end of the tunnel. I'm an empath. I feel things very deeply, so it's always like. Major tip would be keep it off the internet.
They first split in August 2020, only to rekindle things in February 2022 before calling it quits for good a few months later. Fast forward to 2024, and Kayla's got her eyes on the future. "I'm just really happy to be in the chapter that I'm in. So many exciting things happening," she said, clearly enjoying her new groove. She even shared some sage advice for anyone dealing with heartbreak. "When you're going through a breakup, it feels like the world is ending and you'll never be happy again. But hang in there because there's always light at the end of the tunnel." As for her ex, Travis is also in a good place, though he's on high alert after a recent scare. When a serious threat aimed at disrupting Swift's Vienna concert surfaced, it was a major blow to her European tour. Swifties were on edge, and Kelce felt the pressure too. Even while at NFL training camp, Kelce was on top of the situation. A source said, "Travis reached out to Taylor right away. He's always trying to make her laugh and wants to hear her laugh and feel good." Kelce kept his phone ready, prepared to jet across the Atlantic if needed. So while Kayla's enjoying her post-breakup glow-up, Travis is staying vigilant and supportive of his new love, proving that life and love goes on.
If you feel inclined to share your relationship on social media, do it. But I also think that there's this like really weird expectation. You don't owe anybody that. You know what I mean? So keep it close to the chest as much as possible. I really don't need any male energy interrupting my space and my time. Like I have this cute little bachelorette pad. Like it's just me and my 2 dogs in there.
Justin Bieber yells at teenagers. Justin Bieber clearly wasn't in the mood for teenage antics on Thursday when a group of overzealous teens wouldn't give him a moment's peace at a Los Angeles hotel. A TikTok video from the Waldorf Astoria in West Hollywood shows the 30-year-old pop sensation getting pretty fed up with the 8 teenagers who were there for a bar mitzvah after they started crowding him and filming everything. "Is this funny to you guys? This is funny to you guys?" Bieber asked, clearly annoyed as the teens laughed and kept snapping shots. He eventually told them to get out of here, and hotel staff had to step in and escort them back to the party. Witnesses say Bieber was pretty chill at first, but lost his cool when the kids wouldn't back off. He was reportedly worried about his heavily pregnant wife, Hailey Bieber, who was about to arrive at the hotel for lunch with him. Hailey, who's expecting their first baby, has been keeping details about the gender under wraps. She and Justin announced the pregnancy in May with a sweet photo carousel and a video of them renewing their vows in Hawaii, where Hailey showed off her baby bump in a gorgeous white lace dress. Though Hailey's kept most of her pregnancy details private, she's not shy about flaunting her growing belly. From a sparkling butterfly crop top to a breezy Isabel Marant dress in a recent W magazine shoot, she's been celebrating her bump in style. She shared that she waited until she was 6 months along to announce the news because her bump stayed small for a long time. So while the Biebers are gearing up for their new arrival, they're also navigating some unexpected fan encounters.
Get out of here. Get out of here, yo. Seriously, get out of here. Funny? Is this funny to you guys? No, this is funny to you guys? It's not funny, bro.
Travis making cozy living. Travis Kelce is rolling out the welcome mat for girlfriend Taylor Swift at his new place in Missouri, and it sounds like he's pulling out all the stops to make her feel at home. With the Eras Tour on a break this September and October, Kelce's crib is set to be her cozy retreat from her whirlwind schedule. Sources say Travis is even upgrading his kitchen because Taylor loves whipping up meals for him and their friends. One insider spilled, Travis is doing everything he can to make his house feel like a real home for Taylor. Despite her tour stretching from March 2023 to December, Taylor's excited to spend this downtime nesting with Travis and cheering him on during the NFL season. She's had the time of her life performing globally, but is really looking forward to just relaxing and focusing on Travis without constantly being on the move, the source shared. That's all for this video, folks. See you next time.